across the country, as students and teachers head back into school buildings in the midst of a COVID-19 surge, school superintendents in Florida, Texas and Arizona are standing firm against state leaders who say masks shouldn't be mandated in classrooms. Over the past week, the Biden administration has also doubled down on its support for those school leaders. On Friday, President Biden called school superintendents in Florida and Arizona offering his support, and U.S. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona sent letters to state leaders in Texas and Florida, making it clear that districts can use federal COVID-19 relief funds if their states sanction them for mandating masks. In late July, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed an executive order aimed at preventing schools from adopting mask mandates. On Tuesday, Florida's State Board of Education authorized the Education Commissioner to investigate districts that require universal mask wearing and potentially to withhold state funding. Meanwhile, many Florida students are already back at home quarantining after starting the school year in person. Hillsborough County, the nation's 8th largest school district, is convening an emergency school board meeting on Wednesday to discuss mitigation measures, including a possible mask requirement, after more than 5,000 students were put in isolation or quarantine. In Alachua County, school started last week with mask mandates in place. Masks are also required in Broward County when students return on Wednesday. Miami-Dade County, the 4th largest school district in the country, will finalize its masking policy on Wednesday, just days before students return to classrooms next week. In a Friday letter to Florida's governor and education commissioner, Cardona wrote, "The department stands with these dedicated educators who are working to safely reopen schools and maintain safe in-person instruction." Carlee Simon, superintendent of Alachua County Public Schools, told NPR's All Things Considered last week that people have contacted her from all over the world about fundraising to make up for any cuts from the state. "I believe that there's a lot of people who are watching, and they're concerned," she said, "and they don't want people to let go of their principles because they're worried about money." In his letter, Cardona offered another solution. He pointed out that American Rescue Plan funds provide money for staffing. This includes paying the full salaries of educators, including superintendents, and school board members, regardless of whether the state moves to withhold some of their salary as Florida is threatening. During a Tuesday emergency meeting, Florida's State Board of Education voted to authorize the Education Commissioner to investigate Broward and Alachua schools, directing him to take all legal steps to enforce rules and laws in Florida, including the state's prohibition on mask mandates.